creative studio, where we love creativity and collectibles.
And the collectible unboxing in this video is going to be this Morbius Gallery Diorama from Diamond Select Toys. This is actually the Morbius from the comics, not from the recently released movie Morbius. We actually just watched the new Morbius movie. We caught it on Amazon Prime for $5.99. If you're interested in watching it, check it out. I like Morbius, the character. I thought the CGI was great. All the fight scenes were cool.
Amazing.
Despite all the bad reviews, I thought the movie was pretty good. Check it out if you're interested. But we're gonna go ahead and jump into this Morbius Gallery Diorama from Diamond Select Toys, which is based on the comic and not the movie. Let's go ahead and jump into the box art.
Okay, so starting out at the very front here, we have this really nice window where you can look inside the box and you see the figure of Morbius, as well as this photo which is taken from like a cover of one of the comics where it's like Morbius, really cool here with some big red eyes, and you have the text of his name right here. On the other side, another window, Morbius, as you guys can see right here.
And then on the back, you got this cool glam shot of the figure and tells you a little bit about him. It reads,
desperate to cure his rare blood disorder, Nobel Prize winning biochemist Dr. Michael Morbius conducted secret experiments on himself using distilled bat fluids and electricity. The resulting procedure bleached Morbius' skin and endowed him with bizarre paranormal abilities, like super strength and the power to glide on air currents. But Morbius' strange cure came with a horrific price, an unquenchable hunger that drives him to stalk the earth as Morbius, the living vampire.
Box art looks really cool.
Figure looks great.
Let's get it out of the box.
Okay. Don't you just love the smell of new PVC?
That's pretty nice.
I know, right?
Nice details. First impression looks pretty good. I like this cool gargoyle base we got in the bottom. The details in the sculpt look great. Expression looks good. This is a nice figure.
Starting off with the base, the thing that Morbius is kind of standing on, looking over, is this really cool and well sculpted bad demon looking gargoyle here with its enlarged ears and these really big wings. It has a very ferocious look on its face, showing its fang, and you have its big nostrils.
Yeah, the gargoyle of the bat looks really cool. Nice sculpted details in the stonework on that. The face sculpt is really cool looking. A lot of nice details there. It does look like kind of chiseled stone. And then moving towards the back, the wings look really cool. You got them kind of flaring up along the back side. And
you got the spikes at the tips. And something I really like is about the sculpting and paint job of the gargoyle down here. They're using a base of a dark gray and then going over with a very light gray to dry brush it to give you the effect of stone and some areas being worn and all the cracks sculpted inside of it.
Yeah, the dry brushing looks really good, and then all the texture they got in it really sells the idea of it being stone. Really nice looking base on this figure.
And then moving on to the most important part of the statue, Morbius the living vampire. Really nice dynamic pose, how Morbius is standing on top of like the bad gargoyle, looking over the city.
He's got a pretty cool looking dynamic pose where he's balancing on top of this gargoyle. He's got one leg outstretched and the other one is bent. You got one arm posing in front of him and the other arm outstretched behind him to help kind of balance out this pose.
I really like how his pose, I don't know why, but this bent arm reminds me of like Count Dracula, how he's like, I want to suck your blood.
He does.
Like he's like this. In the statue, Morbius is wearing a very nice dark blue with red accents, pulling from some classic Dracula color palettes.
I like his big red collar with the deep V, matching that burgundy sash belt, and then on the back, as you can see, he's got these cool wings in the same burgundy tone. The winged areas have some nice texture on them. They kind of look like leather. They're painted well. They got some airbrushing of some darker tones in there to create some shadows. And then the rest of his outfit is this nice dark navy blue color. And then the dark blue also has some shading in black to show the definition and the muscles and the wrinkles. Nice costume on this.
I really like how there's a lot of detail, especially in the wrinkles towards his hip, on the knee and ankle areas where you can see the fabric is wrinkling very nice, and especially on the torso we can see all the muscle definition in his like biceps as well as his chest.
There's great definition all over. Obviously you can see he's ripped in his torso area with his chest and his abs. His arms look really good, shoulders, biceps, triceps, and as you turn around to the back, really nice sculpt on this. And then one of the coolest parts in this figure is gonna be the definition and the sculpting on the hands and the face. You got some really nice peaks in all the bony areas, like the wrist, the fingers and the knuckles, and even on the fingertips. The nails seem to be sculpted really sharp.
I I especially like how since the fingers and nails are sculpted so thinly, it really gives off a creepy style. Especially like how in the movie where he does turn into like some kind of vampire creature, he could see his hands are super thin, like almost bony.
Yeah.
Kind of like, and his nails are coming out.
The close-ups on his hands and his face look really cool. It's super bony, but at the same time, really like strong.
Right, when he turns into a vampire, you can really see his like jaw structure. It's funny.
The CGI in the movie was great. Again, check that out. And speaking of his bony structure, I like all the details in his face. You got this really nice sculpted brow. I like how you got the darker areas around the eyes. The sculpting in the nose looks really good. And then his fangs are painted really well too. You got all these really nice detailed teeth, all looking really sharp, and nice details around the mouth, in his bone structure, on his jaw.
Real nice details in the hair as well. As you guys can see, he's like on top of a building, and you can see his hair is kind of flowing in a sense, like it's being blown away. Nice details, especially in the hairline here, and how it comes in the front a bit. It kind of hides his ear in a sense, which is his bad ear, and then comes over and kind of drapes over the collar a bit in the back. And there you have our unboxing and review of this Morbius Gallery Diorama from Diamond Select Toys.
Yeah, I think this figure's pretty cool. If you want to add this to your collection, it retails for $49.99. As always, we'll be sure to add links in our video description. If you love toys and collectibles like we do, stick around, check out our other playlist where we unbox and review all kinds of cool figures like the ones you see behind us.
Let us know what you guys think about this figure down in the comment section below.
And if you've seen the movie, let us know what you thought about the movie. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time. Fine Tip Creative Studio.